Okay, this video explains how to set up a multi-step income statement, which are very common in accounting. So they give us some basic information. It really just takes you down to the income from operations. There's no interest expense or interest income or gains or anything in this one. But you can have those, but this one's more of a basic one. Okay, it says to go back to illustration 514, which I've done, and I've kind of set up the income statement as that exhibit is, listing the accounts that we have. So we start with our sales, and our sales, we're going to carry that over to this column here. So our sales is $370,000. Let me make this. Okay. Then in this column here is going to be our less. So we have less our sales and returns. So our sales and returns are $20,000. Our sales discounts are $8,000. And then we will subtotal that. Oh, where's my, there it is. Okay, so we'll subtotal these two and carry those over to this column here. And then we can add a line to underneath of it so we know what that is. So then our net sales is going to be this cell minus that cell. So 342,000, 370,000 minus the 28,000. Then we will bring over our cost of goods sold, which are 212,000. And then again, we can, if we're formatting this, when you're doing it in your homework, it'll be in the publisher software, so you won't have to worry about Excel. Then if I take that, my net sales, I subtract out my cost of goods sold, that provides me with my gross profit. So I have $130,000 of gross profit. Then I'll subtotal all of my operating expenses. So I start with salaries and wages expense. Then we've got insurance expense. And then we have rent expense up here. Let me go up a little further. 32,000 for that. And then we have freight out of 7,000. And then we will subtotal all of those. And again, I'll do it over here on that other column, because then we're, kind of showing the subtotal that way. Okay, then my net income from operations is going to be my gross profit minus all of those operating expenses. And so that leaves 19,000. And again, if you're looking in your textbook, then the next thing that would come is other revenues and gains. So if there was like interest revenue or there was gains on sales, and then other expenses, which interest expense is a common one of those. And then you would subtract those out for net income. But then this kind of gives you more of the detail and the transactions that are the most common.